welcome back to my channel. How are you? So I think this video is going to be an amazing video as it's very interesting topic. That's where did numbers come from? So everyone will be wondering where did numbers come from first. So we need to know about the history. In general, we unintentionally count various things. But have you ever wondered about the first person who found out the counting system? Have you ever wondered about the concepts of zero or minus? Numbers also have their history. So let us learn about that history in this video. So if you're weak at maths, first try to know about the history of the numbers. Then you will start liking it. Without making it late, let's go into the video. So friends, first if we learn any history, we need to learn from its birth. Its starting. So when we are learning about counting system or numbers, we need to learn from the starting birth of the counting system. So when birth of counting system, when starting of counting system, people use their hands to count. In ancient times, people used their hands to count things like one, two, three, and many more. But after some time, they got the idea of folding their fingers and counting. Like suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, and more. Like that. Okay? So after some time, they used to count till 10 in their hands by folding. Then they would think, oh, who will help me now? I want more than 10. How would they count? They would think, who would help me now? Means they would take the help of other people to count as 10 for each person. 10 for me, 10 for the other person, and 10 for all the other people. Okay? As 10 for each person. So this method, which counts 10 as base, is known as decimal number system. Okay, first one. There are three systems in this. First system is decimal system. So in decimal system, we have 10 as base. That means 2 hands as base. The method of counting by 10 as base is called as decimal system. Other than decimal system, we have quinary system. Quinary system. So in quinary system, we have only one hand. Means only 5 fingers as base. 5 as base. That's called quinary system. Next comes the vigesimal system. So vigesimal system is the system which has 20 as base. I think you are getting the answer little, but vigesimal system uses 20 as base with 10 fingers on the hands and 10 toes on the legs. Okay? Total 20. So the small children are also finding it easy to count with decimal system as 10 as base. They count like 1, 2, 3. So it becomes a little easier for small kids. So we have learned about decimal system which has 10 as base. Next comes the quinary system which has 5 as base. And next comes the vigesimal system which has 20 as base with 10 fingers on hands and 10 toes on the legs. So let's go to the other topic. Next topic, let us keep the lesson aside for some time and let us know about how do kings used to count number of servants in their kingdom in ancient times. So kings in ancient times would use a scheme, means a process known as pass, collect, pass. Means they used to use pebbles for this process. So how would they count number of servants in their kingdom is, first they would take some pebbles and pass to each servant. Each servant would get one pebble. After passing, they would collect all the pebbles and keep at one side. Next time when the servants come, they used to again pass the pebbles which were kept aside, and if the number of pebbles and number of servants are equal, it means that all servants are present. Okay? For attendance there was no numbers to count. Now, if 30 people are there, again if 30 people are there, it means that all are present. But at that time, they used to use pebbles for counting. Okay, by pass, collect, and pass process. Okay, now let's go into the lesson. So, friends, the easiest way to count was to carve or mark the symbols of counted numbers. But when the number got bigger and bigger, it was difficult to carve all the numbers on the thing. But then they found a simplest method for that also. That is 5. If suppose there are 5 sticks and they should mark a symbol there. If they mark all the 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, it would be very late. So they took a symbol for 5 as diagonal, means like this, and for 10 as like this. Okay, if suppose this is a wooden stick. This is a wooden stick, and if up to here they mark like this, it means that up to here there are 5 sticks, and from here till here there are 10 sticks. It will become a little easier for them. It's better than counting 1 and 1 instead of 10. Okay, if we count 10, it's better because it takes a short time. Okay, and this method was again devised by Romans. Okay, Roman people, and it is called as Roman numbers. Let us learn about Roman numbers. I think you all know about Roman numbers. That alphabets will denote the number, like M for 1000, D for 500, C for 100. Let us learn about it. So, friends, as I said to you, these Roman numbers, which denoted alphabets denoted the numbers, was also not suited for this counting. It became a little harder. It became a little harder. Why? Because let us take an example as 1899. For this, if you should write the Roman numbers, see here, M for 1000, D, C, C, C for 800, L, X, 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 X for 90, and B, 1, 1, 1, 1 for 9. It became a big process. It's harder than carving the marks on the wood or anything. It is very hard than that. Who will be writing all the numbers like this? It became very hard, so they found for more easier process by using symbols. Let us learn about that symbols. So friends, as I said, there are symbols which are used for counting. In Egypt, which these symbols were used 5,000 years ago, 5,000 years before these symbols were used for counting. Let us see that. And next in Babylonia, these symbols were used 4,000 years before, 4,000. So see, Egypt, this is like an opposite U, is used for tens. And in Babylonia, this is like this side showing arrow. Okay? And for 100 in Babylonia, in Egypt, a question mark without a dot. And in Babylonia, a mark that shows this side and that side. Just like this. And next in Egypt, this is a symbol which is very funny. It is used for 1,000. Just like this side. Like this, a line, a triangle, and 2 cross lines. It's like it contains all these shapes in it. Okay, for 1,000, this Babylonia uses this, that side, and this side. I can't show you. I have only two hands. Okay, these are the symbols which are used in Egypt and Babylonia 4,000, 5,000 years before. Okay, so this is also a very big bother to calculate using symbols. Okay, but when buying and selling became very popular, it sought out the simplest method. Let us learn about the simplest method, which is worldwide number system. That's Arabic numbers. Arabic number system. Arabic numbers are used worldwide and it's the better one now. Okay. So friends, the idea of the Arabic numbers was first by Indians. So Indians found these numbers in this form in the mid-10th century. So let us see the form of the mid-10th century numbers. So one was just looking like a question mark, not completely like a question mark, just it looks like question mark like this. Okay. And 2. It looks like 2, but the down line has gone curved. It is 2. But this is the 2. You can see here. And this 3 looks like just a question mark with a line like this. And 4 looks like Hindi like this. Okay? In script. Next 5 is look like 4 and 6 is look like 5. I was wondered when I know this. See, 5 will look like this, like 4. There will be no line this side. It will be like this. And 6 look like just like a 5, as you can see here. And next, 7 looks like 7 without a line. And 8 looks like opposite 7, like this. And 9, this is a very easy design like a signature, like this. Okay. And 0 looks like 0, just like a circle. Okay. So friends, this is all about the Indian Arabic numbers. Arabic numbers founded by Indians, not Indian numbers. We can't say Indian numbers because though they were founded by India, this was passed to Arabia. So when it has gone to Arabia, from Arabia, it spread to Europeans. It spread to Europe. So that Europeans took these numbers, Europeans have known these numbers from Arabia. So they are known as Arabic numbers, Arabian numbers. Because Europeans were known from Arabia people. So they have name as Arabian numbers. Okay. Those days calculations were computed using abacus. But in abacus, the arithmetic numbers were conveniently to transcribe the results of calculations. This method contains only 1 to 9 numbers. Are you wondering where is the 0? Yes, friends, 0 was found very late after all the numbers 1 to 9 were found. So, what is the history of 0 in a short form? I will teach you. So, let's go. So, that time when 0 was used, they used to not give anything. They used to make it null like that. That's why I have indicated this one. Okay, 1505. 14058 is the number, but they don't know what is the symbol for 0. What would they keep? So in ancient times, they used to keep a dot or a black circle. Here they used to place a black circle in ancient times. And first time 0 was invented by Indians. Okay, and Indians also think that 0 is the representation of the sun. So Europeans, next we are going about minus. So Europeans, they were very troubled to learn about zero, know about zero. And more than zero, they were troubled about minus. That means negative numbers. When we come to negative numbers, ancient Greeks and ancient Egyptians were also troubled with minus. So this is the negative and positive number line. We can also say them as integers. Okay? Integers. I mean negative integers are numbers which contains negative and positive numbers included with a zero. So negative numbers have got recognition among society only in the 19th century. This is the number line. So the number line of negative and positive numbers will be like this. It should contain a zero in the middle, and from here there will be positive numbers, and from this side there will be negative numbers. One would start from both sides of zero only. So friends, this is all about number system and the history of numbers. Hope you all like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon and comment. And also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and also comment how was this video. Did you find it interesting? And also share the interesting part of the video. I found the number of servants in the ancient times, how used to king count their servants. That was my interesting part in this video. You just comment and say which is the interesting part for you in this video. So friends, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.